Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Schemes. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Hit hard, that gets through.
El gol que no sale.
Success continues for him.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think it's
Gordo, no venga.
And downstairs.
Yeah, he throws strikes. And, he's got to come in and be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
And here it comes. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one. On to first, double play. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. And Garcia gets a piece.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout sizing it up. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back in Target Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's not coming back. Alex Bregman sends it out. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Schemes, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hard ground ball, base down.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way.
Jones. That's one out the bottom of the second. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in Game 6 of the World Series. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Got him swinging. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. They say a win.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 6.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And down on strikes. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Flaherty back to work. Center field. Trout sizing it up. And there's 1 down. Craig Biggio stepping in for the Rangers. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable. Does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a...
Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Freeman hits it in the air. Kiermaier on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie now. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Look out! And it hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Schwarber in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. There's a swing and a miss. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Forget it. Into the second deck it goes. It's 6-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. Bounced out to short. Over to first. And they get Bregman for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
And that one is inside. Wouldn't chase that time. The Brewers up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. And that's outside. And it's a full count. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard, Carlos Santana up now for the Brewers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's hard hit on the line.
Playable base makes the grab, and there's one away.
And there's one down. Trey Turner now doubled in his first AB. That's towards center. It gets down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
The Brewers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he does.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Flying around third is Turner. He scores. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-3. 1 out, base is empty. Avisail Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Oh, and a great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. All muscle to center field. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 6-6. Tied at 6. Digging in, Craig Biggio. 0 for 1 so far. Short hop liner, handled it short. Whips it to first. And they get Biggio for the out. So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And now 1-2. And a pitch. That just misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in Minnesota. And now batting Mike Trout. The line of the pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That was blasted to the moon. It's 7-6. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Strike one.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot to third. Zips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's outside. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one misses. 3-0. That's a strike. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. at target field. Here's Kiermaier now.
The center fielder, Kevin.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center field. Trout is there. And there's one down. Here's Trey Turner. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Little chopper rolls foul. Turner, 30 years old now. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. The Rangers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bounce to the left side. Volpe. The throw to first, and they get Turner for the out. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. That one ripped right center field. Betts going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes a pitch. In the air, center field. Kiermaier makes the catch. One down. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Inside at 100. And a count 2-1. Slider misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Max Muncy at the dish. That just misses. And that's ball 1. That's inside. Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swings through that one. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's outside. Ball 1. And another ball. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Volpe into box again. takes a strike. Scott, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Soto. The line to kick the pitch. Now a rip into left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there. He's safe.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Robert Suarez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. But with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game. And
swinging. Huge strikeout there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. On the ground. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
So there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So next to hit for Texas, Craig Biggio. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Kicks and fires.
1 and 2.
Pitch out, but no action. Soto, the runner at third. Edman on at first with 2 down. High fly ball out of the left center field. And they get Biggio for the out. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Trout. Check swing, went around. Slider right there.
1 strike.
And now the lefty. Got him looking. Now 1 away. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 3. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Betts stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And he deals. And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Just shy of the wall. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. The throw to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be...
And it got it. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Looks on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Polanco settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back in Minnesota, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Scott back to work. In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier on the move. And there's one down. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-6. And now it's Max Muncy. A strikeout and a walk. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything.
Volpe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Brewers trying to break this one open late here in Game 6. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Just some things we shoot.
Back at Target Field for the top of the 8th. Leading off, Chipper Jones. The pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Suarez, a 6'2" righty, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-1. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. And a base hit into right center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Now back, designated hitter.
Juan Soto now.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. The high heat, too much on that one. So up next, Avisail Garcia.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 away down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stepping in for the Rangers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's the strike.
Wow. That's how you're close to the zone.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman pulls Throws it down, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mike Trout. And a pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That's the ball.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swing and a tapper. Fires to first on the run. And Polanco is out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's fouled away. Right-handed reliever. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And that ball is out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 9-6. In the air to left, down the line. Edman in position. And that'll do it.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
And we're back. Tommy Edman at the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Foul ball. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Ground ball right side. Polanco tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Next up for Texas, Craig Biggio. Swing and a high fly ball to left. In position. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. It's 9-7. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. Swinging a foul straight back. That one hammered center field. Way back there. Gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 9-8. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers win Game to stay alive and force a deciding Game 7 right back here tomorrow.
You always want to get that first win under your belt so that you can relax and breathe and get on a roll. Well, they did that today. Now they can put it behind them and try to go on a run.
And the final here today, 9-8. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers, 9 runs on 15 points. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rangers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. The time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to trust
Oh my God, that is fire!
Park in Chicago. MLB The Show brings you Game 7 of the World Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now here is Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And here it comes. To the zone for a strike. So is off and running. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
One out in the top of the first. Jorge Polanco up now for the Brewers. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one.
Sometimes pitchers work them backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky
Yep, that
approach.
ball
He
went
almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Bounced up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with his pitch, just shot it through the infield.
One gone runner at first. Freddie Freeman up now for the Brewers. Freeman hits it in the air. Edden makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now it's Mookie Betts, and he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in Game 7 of the World Series, and that one almost got him. Polanco on the go. On the ground to short, De La Cruz. Tosses the first. Third out, and that ends the frame. The batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground to first. Freeman steps on the bag. Rangers go down. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Big time power. A wind in the pitch. And a swing and a miss. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Donaldson winds and fires. That one almost got him.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
That's out to center field. Oh, great stop.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. 2-2 now. In the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kiermaier ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's some real power at the plate. Carlos Santana. Here's the pitch. Runner goes right back to him on the mound. To first, that's the third out. Back here at Comiskey Park, and now Chipper Jones. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Fought off foul. Kershaw, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Schwarber settles under it. And a quick out, number one. Here's Juan Soto. High in the air, out to right. Into the dive, and he got it. Avisail Garcia up to the plate.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throws from his knees. Not in time, he legs it out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No score here in the second. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down. Play made, that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Donaldson back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trout. Led off the game with a strikeout. This one chopped up the middle. De La Cruz. And he saved it first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Polanco takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. Here comes Trout flying around third. Caught in a rundown now. But now he's caught in between, and they put the tag on it. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Runner takes off. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. And it's second. And a base hit up the middle. Polanco coming around third. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
they get the force, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the big-time power threat, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Craig Biggio. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Trout settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. That clips the corner. Home team down a run here in Game 7. Kicks and deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. The lefty fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kershaw fires. Up the middle. Volpe. On the run. Throw to first. That's the inning. It's the last game of the season. Game 7 of the World Series. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Now one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Donaldson delivers. Got him. And that's the first out. Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Guerrero batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. There's a swing and a try. Edman sprinting for this one. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Carlos Santana. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ground ball to the right side. Sends it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. And a pitch.
Kiermaier.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Fouled off to the right. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time. That's to third. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. The switch hitter batting right. Its way through. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That's strike
0-1.
one. And that one hit to first. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Volpe in his second season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Inside, almost got him. That one catches the zone. 1 and 2. Outside. And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's Mike Trout, 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1 and 2. Hard hit, but right at him in left. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Jorge Polanco.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Kershaw deals. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Craig Biggio. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Nice grab to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Donaldson back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The wind of the pitch. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a ball and 2 strikes. To third, a sliding stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a pitch. And fouled off.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. The shortstop takes the ball. That one is absolutely belted. The face of the wall. Will cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harper Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. One away, bottom of the sixth. Here's Trey Turner.
That was a race to every opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Fires across the diamond. Turner is out. Next at bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Slice the other way and foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fought off foul. That one the other way. Polanco tosses to first, and they get the out on Jones, and that is the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Here comes a pitch. Check swing, no appeal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 46, Lee.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Hung up in a rundown now, and they tag him out. Carlos Santana up now for the Brewers. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. One out, a runner at second here in the late stages of Game 7. Smith, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. That results, puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 2 down. Throws to second.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
On the ground to third. Save!
No, he's safe.
Out of the play. closer than that. Bang, bang played, and bottom of the seventh. Now here is Juan Soto. The pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Fly ball down the line. And that'll get down for a hit. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout.
Hit in the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Made a swing and a miss there.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Mike Trout. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Chop to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bounce to the right side. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first, and Freeman is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Foul ball there. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Back. Gone. He made him pay for that one. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-0. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side. De La Cruz rolls across the diamond. That ends the frame. Back here at Comiskey Park, bottom of the 8th. Tommy Edman at the plate as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a big swing and a miss.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And at first, and here is Craig Biggio. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Runner on the go. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout is there. And it's caught for the out. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here's your one. And that one in the air center field. Trout settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Trey Turner with a chance now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. And that ends. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. The pitch. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Carlos Santana up now for the Brewers. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. Next for Milwaukee, Anthony Volpe. This ball's chopped to the ground. Whips it across. And now 2 gone. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And that is that. So bottom of the ninth. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Wanting to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing safe.
Runner on the move. Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Avisail Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And the infield fly is called. He's 2 outs away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. 1 for 3. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Let the celebration begin. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.